Hi, Scorpio. This is Spirit Speaks Oracle Readings. My name is Tessa. This reading is going to be for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising for this week, April 21st through the 27th. There are a couple cool things happening this week, astronomically. There's the Lyrid meteor shower that's been going on. Should continue throughout this week. Last night, which was the 22nd, and the 21st was supposed to be the best times to actually view it, but some of you lucky people out there could still see it this week. So get outside and look up and see what you can see. My daughter and I are super excited to see on this Friday, on April 25th, the moon, which is in a crescent shape right now, is going to align with Venus and Saturn. So Venus, Saturn, and the moon will make a smiley face. The universe is smiling at you. Who wouldn't want to see that? How often does that ever happen? So I'm excited. Sounds like my cat's excited to go check it out too. And hopefully we won't have cloudy weather and we'll be able to see it just fine. And then Sunday we have the new moon coming up. It's actually going to be a super moon. But you can't see it. It's a new moon. But it is going to be closer to Earth than it normally is, so it'll be very powerful, very strong. It's a great time to set intentions. New moons are normally a good time for that. Think about your dreams and desires, and maybe create a vision board if you don't already have a vision board, or light a candle and say some prayers. I'm definitely going to do a prayer candle on Sunday about this YouTube channel. I hope that this can be my full-time gig, so that I can be here every week giving you messages from Spirit. I really enjoy it. I love it. So I'll light my candle on the new moon. I hope you can get cozy and get a cup of tea if you happen to have one, if you're at home. And let's see what Spirit wants to talk to you about this week for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I've been shuffling weird all morning. I've done a couple of other videos, and I don't know what's going on. Okay, this message is for Scorpio. We have, boredom, okay? And your spirit teachers are here, okay? So it says boredom up at the top and your spirit teachers at the bottom. It's showing that there's love to be given. That looks like a family. And maybe almost, yeah, it looks like a family, like a parent giving a child some love. Your spirit teachers, I'm assuming, are probably looks like a wolf pack to me up in the stars. So you've got guidance from the stars, your wolf pack. There's lots of feathers coming down in this image, and it has the number 4 here. That might be an angel number that resonates with this card. You can look back at that. I have my favorite angel number book, but it is unfortunately out of publication. So I'm not sure if I can mention it with copyright laws. So you'll have to look up that number 4 on your own, but normally that means the angels are around you, hence your spirit teachers. Okay, so let's see what the book has to say. This is the Ask Your Guides Oracle deck. I don't know if I mentioned that just a second ago or not. The key words around this card is tedium, emptiness, disappointment, and frustration. Okay, tedium, emptiness, disappointment, and frustration. Life is relatively stable and calm now, and yes, you've achieved a certain degree of predictability and comfort on a day-to-day basis. However, something is lacking in the way of fulfillment. Your spirit teachers gather in response to this emptiness. They gently remind you that there's more to your life than you're presently expressing, and are calling on you to remember your soul commitments of purpose and contribution to your fellow human beings. They confirm what you already know in your heart. Focusing on your interests alone will not fill your void, okay? Your spirit teachers, they want you to connect and contribute to your fellow human beings, not just act solely for your own gain. Trust these beautiful guides as they lovingly urge you to open your heart and share your time and gifts with others. They wisely counsel you that the restlessness, emptiness, and boredom you feel isn't the result of something missing from your life or something that you've yet to attain, but rather is the reaction to unexpressed talent, creativity, and love in your heart, things your soul longs to give. Your spirit teachers invite you to take advantage of your present peace and certainty and use your good fortune to involve yourself with those who are still struggling. For example, take a friend to lunch, help an elderly neighbor, volunteer at a literacy, the irony there, literacy support organization, or spend more time with lonely relatives. Your spirit teacher's message, give more and your emptiness will subside. That's great. So give more and your emptiness will subside. They always say it's better to give than receive. And yeah, your spirit teachers, if you're feeling a sense of emptiness or lack, that there's something missing there, it's because you could be a lot more giving, okay? Like it said, take a friend to lunch, help out your elderly neighbor, join an organization, spend time with your lonely relatives, okay? Yeah, I mean, there's plenty of ways to give of yourself. Pick up that phone, give them a call. Okay, Scorpio, it's a great message for you this week. The second card deck that I'm going to use is the Archangel Fire Oracle. I love this deck. I apologize in advance if I mispronounce some of these archangels' names. They're pretty challenging. What's the nice way to put it? They're very antiquated, from antiquity. They're ancient. And I mean no disrespect to them. I've already apologized to this. I'm gonna go the extra mile and start researching how to pronounce these right, so I don't drive my new friends, my Scorpio friends, nuts pronouncing something incorrectly. Oh, beautiful. Shekinah, I think. Shekinah. Look at this beautiful Archangel Shekinah. She's very lovely. I see a couple things here. She's not only got the world, but she's got the flower of life, so to speak, behind her. That sacred geometry figure. She has a lot of golden pieces here. I don't even know what to call that. Like golden dice looking things. I'm not sure what to call that. And a bunch of beautiful flowers. And then behind her here is this big, beautiful, what I'm assuming is a castle of some sort. Anyway, Shekinah. She's number 39 in this oracle deck. Let's see what she has to say to you for this week, April 21st through the 27th. Okay, if I can get to it. Okay, so Shekinah is known as the Divine Mother. She's the feminine aspect of Archangel Metatron. Shekinah refers to the energy of the divine feminine. The actual word in Hebrew means presence of God or glory of God. She is also known as the dwelling or God. Dwelling of God, or the settling of God. And she represents the epitome of universal matriarchal unconditional love. Wonderful, Shekinah, the Divine Mother. If the divine masculine is represented by expansion, the divine feminine energy is that of drawing in, coming together, and of bringing people together. If the masculine represents the one, she represents the all-in-one, or one in all. The Great Mother, Shekinah, is the female aspect of the highest source of creation. She is the Divine Mother, the original goddess, the female representative of our Creator, as shown by the wise female elder in her oracle. This energy exists within each of us, no matter whether you are a man or a woman. This is a little tidbit from the author, Alexandra Winman. She says, when I first experienced the Shekinah energy, I was overwhelmed by the sheer force of the love that I felt. It was far more powerful than the more masculine energy of God. She came into my body and I was overcome with emotion. At the same time, this energy felt like it was drawing me into it, engulfing me. I felt like a child being drawn to her bosom, but at the same time, it was like I was being sucked into the void. There was nothingness and movement all at once, as though I was teetering on the very brink of existence, the point at the edge of the void, where creation decides to create and then begins to move into form. It was an unstoppable force, but so filled with love. And then her voice spoke to me. She told me that she had been dormant for far too long and is now reawakening. She spoke to me of a beautiful change coming in the dynamic between men and women. There was a great sadness over the suffering and slavery of her daughters, and I was shown image after image of the mistreatment of women around the world. It was like watching a newsreel. But then she showed me how women were again stepping into their power, while men were finding their softness once more. A great rebalancing was revealed. I felt the force of her energy spiral through me and come to rest in my heart. The Shekinah reminds us there is no need to search for love. True love exists within, not outside ourselves. So rather than searching or urgently fighting and grasping for it, we need to turn our attention inwards, draw ourselves into our own bosom, and rest in the power that lies within our own hearts. The message she has gifted us with for this oracle is beautiful and so inspiring. If you are a man and you have drawn this card, you may be experiencing a resurfacing of your feminine/intuitive nature, or have a purpose in supporting others, especially women, as they embrace their feminine power. For women, her message is, awaken, my daughters, now you are free. Awaken, my daughters, now you can speak. Awaken, my daughters, now you shall see. Awaken, my daughters, now you can be. As mighty, as powerful, as magnificent as me, the Shekinah lives within you. That's wonderful. That's absolutely wonderful. There is a little passage down here that says how you can become more like Shekinah. It says, to be one with the Shekinah is to come to a place of deep acceptance for wherever you are in your life, holding zero judgment and resting in the safety of 0 point neutrality. That's wonderful. Shekinah, Scorpio, that's great. She's here to help you. She's the divine mother. She's nurturing. She's here to empower women. This is great. This is helping men be softer towards women. Okay, we've been dominated in a patriarchal society, in a world that doesn't respect the divine mother, and she's here to say that that's changing. And that's amazing. That is so very amazing. I'm so happy for it. Absolutely. All right. And the third deck for you, Scorpio, that I'm going to use today is the Spirit Animal Oracle deck. It is my second favorite deck. I just love it. Spirit animals talk to me all the time. I kept seeing flamingos before I started this YouTube channel. Everywhere I went, there's a flamingo, somebody's logo, some little trinket, an image on a t-shirt, whatever. And yeah, and so flamingos represent the in-between stages. So for me, before I started this YouTube channel, I was definitely in an in-between stage. I hadn't gotten here yet, but here I am. So, okay, this is the animal spirit that wants to come through for this week for you, Scorpio. Oh, the turtle spirit. Slow and steady wins the race. Look at the beautiful turtle. Slow and steady wins the race. Sea turtle. The number 62 is with this card. So you can look up that angel number and see what comes through. Let's see. Let's hear the message from the sea turtle here. Again, slow and steady wins the race. Turtle spirit arrives to remind you that when you do what you need to do, putting one foot in front of the other and trusting that you will see your intentions manifest in perfect timing, your prosperity and love will grow exponentially. That's wonderful. Yeah, perfect timing, divine time. It's their time, not our time. We want instant gratification most of the time these days. We want something to happen right now, but we have to be patient. We have to trust that our manifestations will come true, and when the time is right, just take it day by day, step by step. Okay, your prosperity and love will grow exponentially if you do so. Now is not the time to rush around trying to force matters. Move slowly, perhaps even so slowly that it almost feels as if you are not moving at all. This may be a time to crawl before walking, taking your time to align to turtle spirit's place as you contemplate this road you are on, doing what you need to do in this small moment that will soon pass. Turtle spirit reminds you that sometimes the best action is to slow right down. So if it feels as if you are not doing enough, know that simply being aware of what is happening right now may be an important step toward determining whether you need to pivot or simply keep putting one foot in front of the other. True love and true success comes with patience, says Turtle Spirit. Focus on the now, and the next step will be clear. So that's great. There's also a protection message here that I'm going to read for you today, Scorpio. It says, pushing too hard or rushing to leave others in the dust is not the way of the turtle spirit. Even if it seems at times it is the way of the world. Okay? Leaving others in the dust, pushing too hard. You're not here to compete with anyone. You're here to be authentic, to express your true nature. And Turtle Spirit wants you to just slow down, take it step by step, okay? Little by little, even baby steps, you can get to where you need to go and where you want to go, okay? You don't have to rush into it. Turtle Spirit wants you to remember that you are a human being, not a human doing. In the protection position, Turtle Spirit is giving you the message that the best thing to do right now is let go of the drive to compete or control and do more. Instead, simply be. Okay? Let go. Let go of that drive to do more, to need more, to be more. Just be in the present moment. Simply be. As an old Norse saying goes, we do without doing and everything gets done. Spirit conspires on your behalf, so slow to a crawl or even stop, releasing any fear that life is a race that you might be losing. Trust that peace, prosperity, love, and purpose are all yours to enjoy right now. Do not do, simply be. That's a beautiful, beautiful message. Spirit conspires on your behalf. So slow to a crawl or even stop, releasing any fear that life is a race that you might be losing, okay? Slow and steady wins the race. Trust that peace, prosperity, love, and purpose are all yours to enjoy right now. Do not do, simply be. That's great. Okay. The Divine Mother's also here to help you, remember. And your spirit teachers. You want your purpose in life, okay? They're all here to help you find that. To be your authentic self. I hope you enjoyed it, Scorpio. I was gonna say, tell me all about it. Tell me how these cards resonated with you this week, okay? Leave some information in the comment section. You're my new friends that I get to have tea with now on a daily basis, hopefully, or weekly basis. I plan on doing another reading next week for the tail end of April going into May, and then a separate reading altogether for Scorpio for the month of May. So if you like and subscribe to my channel, you can get to see those videos and hear the message that Spirit wants for you at that time. Have a fantastic week, Scorpio, and I'll see you later.